I'll tell a quick story and then I'm gonna get into my poem. So on December 28th, can you guys hear me in the back? I'm too low? I'm sorry. All right, so on December 28th, my brother was killed in Detroit. And I showed up to the crime scene, and he was still laying up under his truck. He had just been killed maybe like 40 minutes before. And the first thing the officer asked me when I arrived was, "What did your brother do for a living?" And I told the officer, "You're not going to incriminate my brother for his own death while he's still lying dead up under his truck. That's not going to happen." And I tell that story to say this: nobody wants to be held accountable for the death of Black men. And when you leave here, please leave with the desire to hold somebody accountable for the death of my brother and your brothers and so many other brothers. Like, make sure people are held accountable. Don't let the police get over on you. Don't let anybody in your community get over on you. Make people accountable for the deaths of your brothers, please. All right, and I'm doing this poem for all of the deaths that people don't talk about, and it's for Black girls who look like Black men. When Black girls who look like Black men are murdered for not succumbing to the catcalls of strangers, for not going home with men making promises of turning us back into women, for holding our girlfriends' hands tighter when walking past a crowd full of men who've had way too much rejection to drink and is looking for a fight and is looking for a dyke and is looking for a reason to use their judgment to paint the cement with our blood. We are not remembered. Our deaths are so unceremonious. We die in the middle of the night at bus stops and dirty bathroom stalls. We are not remembered. They do not talk about us. They do not march for us, the feminists. Rarely start movements in our names. We don't even leave stains. We disappear. We prove that the answer for minority multiplication is society minus a triple threat, 3 less questions to have to worry about answering joke. A woman, a Black, and a gay all walk into the same bar, in the same body. Punchline, her life. Punchline, her death. Punch, her lying naked and beaten in the alley of that bar with the words nigger and fag burned into her skin, using her last breath to ask God why her identity had to weigh so much. They don't remember us, Sakia. We are not woman enough, not man enough, 2 Ellen, not enough Trayvon Martin. Don't look like we bleed monthly. There is no market for us, no reason to believe that we could have been the next anything outside of shadows. Even our mothers can't figure out how to love us, can't believe that God gave them 3 burdens as a daughter. Fathers can't figure out who to protect us from, who to show us off to, don't know which guns to teach us how to use, so they raise us to believe that Alzheimer's is a disease that society catches after everyone's death. There is nothing special about our forgotten except for the fact that we are woman, Black, and queer, feared by the police, the Pope, the prejudice, the people who want us to take off our hoodies, our sexuality, and be more memorable. It's hard enough to get them to talk about our Oscar grants. How dare us ask them to make noise for our Sakia Guns, the other Black man, the ones who chose to be this way, to look like we spent our lives practicing how to be targets. Black men are targets. We are just imitations, not even worthy of being considered trash. Never wanted to be considered trash so badly to at least be noticed. We know that you are not going to stop killing us, but at least have enough decency to leave records of our deaths, hang us on trees near streetlights, give us names, tell our mothers that you are sorry for their losses, even if you are not. Just talk about us. The Black girls who look like Black men, wearing a quiet death as a cologne, even if you are going to kill us. At least start a conversation after we are gone. Thank you.